So if it has been ages, I apologise. I can't really remember the last time I live streamed. I know it was for Halloween, wasn't it? So hang on, I didn't live stream on Halloween. I live streamed the day after. So anyway, I did have things I wanted to talk about on this stream, but I forgot. It's all sticky. I'm sorry about these stains. I just threw beans all over myself apparently today, which you can't really see because it's black on black. I don't do out. I'm quite tired. I wasn't even sure if I wanted to do a live stream. I got these things today to try and help me with my tiredness and enthusiasm. So I've pretty much been using antihistamine and coffee just to get like any kind of thing going on. Oomph. The antihistamines do make you drowsy, but like after that you feel hey, but it's not worked this time. I had antihistamine on Sunday and nothing. I still don't feel very enthusiastic or anything. I've lost my oomph again. Quite sucks. Because lately since taking it, I've been like excited about Jeremiah's update and doing the comics and all the ideas that I've been getting. But now it's like meh. My mood's just meh. But I am on a period, so maybe that's the problem. Could be. So I decided, because I don't want to keep relying on antihistamine to help me, give me enthusiasm and energy and stuff, I got this. Some B12 vitamins, which is supposed to give you energy, and it says metabolism. Oh, that's metabolism, right? Okay, I thought for some reason immune system. Sure, I read immune system somewhere. Energy yielding metabolism and reduction of tiredness and fatigue. Bulking agents. I'm not sure. Are these capsules? I don't know. It says tablets, so probably not. Oh no. I prefer capsules because these things always get stuck in my throat. I got these. These are bigger than I thought they were going to be. They're massive. But I got these vitamin C and zinc fizz. I'm just going to try and open it so you can see. They're that big. I thought they were just going to be these little teeny tiny tablets, but they're huge. Absolutely massive. So that took ages in that shop. Because I had to ask the woman what she thought I needed because I have no clue. So she recommended these. I told her all the problems. I mean, I'm not going to lie. I don't actually mind being low energy person. But as you know, my mum wants me to sort the house out and completely clean it from top to bottom. And so far, I don't have any energy or enthusiasm to do it at all. It's pretty much all I want to do all day is just draw. I just want to sit around and draw and write and just do my own thing. And I want to go out and I want to go for walks. Or just like do makeup and do, sort out, just experiment with clothes and outfits. And it's like, that's all I really want to do. I don't really want to do all this shit Mama wants me to do. Cleaning the house and shit. Hello, everybody. We're finally here. So I don't really mind being a low energy person. But it's like this pressure that everybody's got to be hard working and high energy and just, well, hey, I'm so enthusiastic about everything. And oh, I'm happy all the time. And oh, my mum's all like, oh yes, well, I worked 2 jobs and I still managed to keep an entire 3-story house clean and I exercised on top of that. And it's like, wow, good for you. I'm not like that. And that's okay. I think it's okay. I mean, I don't see why everybody has to pressure everybody into being the same. Everybody being into high energy. I don't mind being. My mum just says, "Oh, you're lazy," but I don't mind that really. I don't really mind doing nothing at all, or doing very little. alone, really. I like to be left alone, you know, without people mithering me into doing things I don't really want to do. So basically the only reason why I'm buying all this love stuff give me lots of energy and stuff. Oh, and I got this drink as well that's supposed to give you energy. Vitamin drink. It sounds nice with pomegranate and cranberry, so I thought I'd try it because I was very thirsty, so I bought it when I was already thirsty. It's got green tea and everything. It sounds pretty good, and like it would be good for you. Like a bit tired and low energy. That's because I'm on a... I think I'm on a period at the moment. It seems to be ending though, but I'm still sort of... Meh. I feel a bit better now though. Try Herbalife. My mum used to do Herbalife. Oh, my pet. I'm just disciplining my because it's being naughty. Oh shoot, I didn't mean to do that. We have loads of Herbalife products in that room over there. Because my mum was supposed to be a representative person. You know, one of those people who tries to sell the products over and, you know, with a script and just rings random people up and tries to sell Herbalife and stuff like that. She did that for a while, you know, when she was trying to work from home and try to sort of do those get-rich-quick schemes. After a bad migraine. So I've got these. Tamagotchi Angel. And that. So basically we've got all that kind of stuff. My mum used to obviously try out the products. Because that's what she's supposed to do, try out these products to make sure they work before trying to sell them. So she's not just selling a lie or anything. And they do work, actually. I am addicted to that for 8 years. Or energy drinks. This is not supposed to be an energy drink, really. I don't know. It's just like a vitamin drink. Said it does give you kind of energy, I suppose, but I thought I'd try it anyway. It was just £1, so I thought I'll just get it. So I was thirsty at the time when I bought it, so. But you know, seeing as how it gives you energy, I'm not going to drink it now because it's too late. It's 6:30, so I'm going to try it, you know, tomorrow or something. To be honest, I don't know. Maybe I'm just being cynical, but I just don't think it's going to help. Like, even if it gives me energy, I'm still not going to do any of this stuff I'm supposed to. Probably is alright for that big can. Pound. Big can. So I've just had this one now. But tomorrow I'm going to try this one. What's Barocca? I've not had one of these yet. I'm going to have that with breakfast, seeing as how it's supposed to give you energy. So I thought I'd have it with breakfast. And I'm going to have this as a drink, you know, when I get up, you know, from now on. And I don't know when to have that really, tomorrow or... I'll probably have it on a day when I need energy the most, like if I'm going out or something. I don't know. Or, you know, it's a day when I have to be up early and I have no choice. So just started off with that. I had a doctor's phone consultation today, so they're going to do blood tests on me to make sure, to see if I'm lacking in anything. And I decided while I was already on, I told her about the hip problem as well, and how they did x-rays, and they found nothing wrong with my hip. And she said they'll probably just send me to physiotherapy or something. I said, well, I told her already that I do exercises with my hip and they just make it worse. Most people say that physiotherapy just makes it worse anyway, if they have a problem. So I don't really know. If that's gonna work. I just wish they'd give you actual help, like, you know, I'd rather them recommend some kind of herbal thing rather than just foist you off on like any kind of medication or painkillers or anything silly like that. Oh, that's what I was going to talk about. Yes, I remember now. I was going to talk about how it's kind of scary to think that the medical profession are not really doing everything in their power to cure people of certain problems. Like they'll only go so far with what they do. I have mentioned this on previous streams, but I thought I would say it again because there's a new development. I've heard, you know how before we were thinking, oh well, they want to save money and that's why they don't do everything that they can. It's because their budget's tight. Well, now I've learned that a lot of people say stuff. They say about the police, like, oh well, thank God for crime, otherwise we wouldn't have a job. And I'm like, hey, that's terrifying. You saying that? It's like you're saying, oh, I'm glad that there's crime. That there's crime in the world. That's terrible. Like you're there to prevent crime. Crime isn't there to give you a job. Like, if there wasn't any crime, you'd just get a different job, wouldn't you? It's like if there was no health problems, you would just get a different job. You know, health problems aren't there to give doctors and nurses a job. Doctors and nurses are there to help cure people, supposedly. So it's quite scary that people have these attitudes. But yeah, the medical profession are the same. They're like, oh, thank God for sick people, otherwise we wouldn't have a job. It's like, oh, that's a terrible attitude to have. That's a terrible attitude because you're there to help people and you're deliberately not, because they've actually admitted this, that they deliberately don't help people. You know, like they only go so as far as they sort of have to, but they won't. They know stuff, like they know what the problem is and they know exactly unwell. They want to deliberate and keep their problems deliberately just so that they have a job, because these people keep coming back saying, oh, I still have this problem, and and apparently it's about, oh, they won't help you because so that's terrifying. So basically I could feel wonderful. You're deliberately holding back information. Like if they were true, they would just come to me and say, right, you don't need any of our help. You don't need painkillers or freaking steroid tablets. All you have to do is go to some herbal like Holland and Barrett and get, you know, more natural, that's not going to have side effects. I'd rather foist all these, really make you depressed. And it's like, no, and have all these side effects. It's like, I'd rather you say, oh, well, you know what, if you eat more of this particular food and stop eating that food, you'll be fine. So apparently I've heard a lot of people's problems are actually to do with the fact that they're not getting a certain thing that they need, vitamin-wise or, you know, food-wise, or they're eating a certain thing that's actually making them more sick. And, you know, because I don't know whether it's true. I mean, it might be just a scam, but I hear it in all these adverts, you know, that on YouTube, these adverts come up saying, oh, what doctors don't tell you is if you just stop eating this and eat that instead. But of course, they won't tell you what that is because they want to make money as well. So they're like, oh, watch this hour-long video. And then, you know, at the end of the hour-long free video, then it's like, oh, buy my product and you'll be great. Or buy my exercise program or this program or that program, this seminar. And it's like, oh, right, okay. So basically they're saying the doctors aren't going to give me the information I need because I know fuck all, because I'm not a medical professional. So I know nothing. So they're not going to give me they're not going to give me the information that I could really use, so I don't end up on all these medications that are pointless, that I don't need. So that's quite terrifying. It's terrifying that there's all this information out there and all these ways that people could be healthy and not in pain and feel their best, but they don't tell you about it, or you have to pay a bunch of money to buy the thing. So that's quite scary. So it was quite bothering me last night that I could feel the best in the world. But now I'm having to go through life, basically wasting my life, wasting my time, feeling like shit because you're holding back cures. It's disgusting. I don't know if it has caffeine in it. I haven't read it yet. I forgot to ask. Is it like a yellow and green one? It's purple and green. That is good news. I hope they find out what is wrong. But I have absolutely no faith in them now. After I've learned all this, I had 5 views and now I'm back to 3. After learning this, I have no faith in them now. It's like, I rely on you to give me good advice and be able to find out what's wrong with me and give me the appropriate thing or give me the appropriate advice to either prevent or cure my problems, but now I have this information that people deliberately don't treat people or deliberately hold back information because they want you to go with them instead of some other thing like Holland and Barrett or Herbalife, like that guy was saying. Otto is on about the fizzy tablets. Oh yeah, they are orange and green. They are orange. Most of the time they do half-assed job. It is the harsh truth though. Half of them don't know shit though, by the seams of it. The problem is they do know. The blood tests will show up any problems. Like I have so little faith now that I was even thinking, what if something has shown up on the x-rays and they're deliberately not telling me? Because maybe they're thinking, oh, well, if we tell her about this problem that we have found on the x-rays, we'll have to send her for these really expensive treatments. I see I've got absolutely no views now. It's like, oh, well, you're talking smack about the medical professions. We're all going to stop watching you now. It's like, I'm not really talking smack. These are just things I've heard. Maybe it's not true. Then once you got our Barocca, and she said they wouldn't do that. She said they wouldn't hold back information and treatment. So that makes me feel a bit better. I want to. I mean, I absolutely want to, you know, have faith in professionals in these fields. You know, I want to be able to think, oh, well, that they will do right by me and they will give me the treatment that I absolutely need and they will give me the results. I don't know. These are just all things I've heard. Maybe they're just like rumors. Hopefully they're not true. That they withhold treatment because of either lack of money or because they think let's keep people sick. You know, because if that's the case, then that's shit. Oh, it's little Squash. Squash is here. Isn't he cute? I got loads of dislikes for the video I made of him. It was a video with him with cute little music from a kitten video. It got loads of likes actually, but it also got loads of dislikes as well. So I don't know why the people disliked it, because he's so cute. Look at how cute he is. I mean, I did set it to made for kids, so maybe the kids were terrified by him and they gave him a thumbs down. But he's kind of cute. Or are they like, oh, thumbs down because it's a fat stuffed toy? Like, oh, it's taboo. We can't show fat toys because, oh, it'll encourage children to be fat. No, idiots. For Puffers. Only way to get sorted 100% is to hoe private, but even then, you've got to find the right specialist. Where's Issa? I don't know. We've got 5 views, yay. But no likes, that's no good, is it? Civic has ruined everything. Pew! Isn't he cute? Look at his fat belly. Yes, let's encourage kids to get nice and fat. And adults too. We're on a mission, aren't we? To make everybody fat. Apparently, I've heard that they don't put fat people in movies and they don't make fat dolls because, oh, we can't encourage people to be fat. It's like I really doubt seeing fat people in TV and films and dolls is going to make people want to be fat, though. Anything about it. I'm scary. Little kids might find him scary. Oh, you're so cute. But he's so cute. How can you find him scary? He's so cute. He looks like a little kitten. I'm just going to put him there. He stinks at the moment. He stinks. Stinky Squash. Stinky Squash. Ugh. When he first came to me, he smelled lovely. Everything in this house always smells bad after a while. Anyway, so what was I going to say? Oh yeah, so there's like all these new TV programs lately. Like the Larkins and Bridgerton, which was a while ago. Larkins is more recent. Bridgerton was a while ago, although I don't know how long ago it was done. But I've noticed they're all basically social justice warrior programs, full of minorities and things that would just not have happened back in the Bridgerton era or the Darling Buds of May era. Like, seriously, there's not that many. I mean, there probably was the odd black person and Indian person back then,
but there won't have been that many. And it's like, oh, well, we've got to show all these minorities and all these feminist things, but God forbid we should show any fat people or any other body types than muscular and skinny. So I'm really surprised. I would even be I would have even been happy with I would have even been happy with more softer bodies. They don't even have to be fat. But why can't they show men with soft bellies? Yeah, they would have been more put. The Indian people or the black people would have been poorer people, like peasant maybe type people in those days. I mean, they might have been the odd rich minority person or nobility, but it wouldn't have been as many as there was in Bridgerton, especially. Just like full of it. And it's just like, when I was growing up, there was always like programs with loads of black people in, but now it feels like they're just doing it deliberately. Like, oh, you must accept these people whether you absolutely really do or not. It's like, it's really not gonna make people do that. You're not gonna force people into accepting them just because they're on the telly. They're just not gonna watch the program. So basically, people are just gonna stop watching programs because it looks like this is going to be a pattern that all TV programs, sitcoms, and films are all going to be on the same vein as Bridgerton and the new Larkins now. I don't mind if the acting is good, but it's not the same. It's in Darling Buds of May they weren't crude, but they've gone a bit more crude for this one. It's like, oh, it's modern. We've got to be crude now as well. So it's like, oh yes, we've got to swear and talk about cocks and sex and have a drunk crude vicar in it, and it's like, it's not funny. It's not fucking funny. The only time it's funny is when my mum swears. Now she's funny when she starts swearing, but for most people, it's just, I get offended when people swear, to be honest. My mum's funny when she swears. Other people have said the same thing. She's funny when she swears. I do like Bridgerton though. The Larkins is okay. It's just not as good compared to the Darling Buds of May. But it's okay. It's a bit of entertainment. I'm just saying the only thing that pisses me off really is that, they've got to show all these minorities and all other social justice warrior things, but we still can't show, what do you call it? So it's like, it's got to be like equal. Everything's got to be equal, showing off, all these different types. Diversity, that's it. So they're like, oh, we've got to have diversity. But there's no diversity when it comes to body types. It's still, it's only muscular people that are being shown. Only muscular men can be shown in sex scenes. Only muscular men can be shirtless in it. And it's like, no, why are you showing other body types? And so far, the only body positivity I've seen is for women. So if there's any fatter models or anything, it's always women. They never show fat men models. And like the dolls, they have like these bigger dolls, like curvier dolls, but they still don't show, they've still not made any fat men dolls. When I was, in fact, it was more woke in the body type thing when I was growing up, and all the 90s programs, 80s and 90s programs I watched, there was more sort of different body types. Oh god, what the hell is this? Why am I getting all these fucking stupid things? Never had one in my live stream before. It's always usually been in found my other channel, unfortunately. So every time I get a comment, it's not a genuine comment, it's always these shitty comments from these idiots. What do they even get out of it? Spamming people. It's disgusting. They should all be. I'm surprised YouTube's not cracking down on it. I mean, you know, I keep reporting them, but yet nothing is ever done about it. They always manage to fucking. They have all these different accounts. Asia, answer me. I showed you my showed you. Answer me. Okay. Yeah, I don't normally get them in the live chat. Ah. Let's put that down. I'll show you my drawings in a minute. Let me just reply to this. I did some more on the comic by now. I should have done. It's not really a lot, but... No, I don't juggle anything. Yeah, that's cute. They sound a bit demanding. I should get my mum's... Oh, I've still got a Frozen thing. 1 minute. I'm just going to put the Frozen thing away. I've got some Actimel. So the Holland and Barrett woman also gave me other advice. Like, I'm just not having enough fruit. So I got some fruit today. Now with apples, I usually have a problem with apples. They made my eyes itch. So I've decided to try organic ones. I got a couple of bananas. They'll take about a week to be mature enough, and now that's gone right under the table in all the dirt. Great. Good thing it's got a skin. But unfortunately, the only ones I can get that are organic is a bloody 6-pack of the damn things. So now I can't even test it out to see if it's any good. It's kind of annoying that, isn't it? And they don't go to waste. What kind of supplies do you use? At the moment, I'm just using a pencil and a pen and a rubber, and then I'll be colouring them in digitally, which is basically with Critter. I'm going to show you the art in a minute. I'm just going to put the Frozen stuff away. Look at him, isn't he cute? Big fat, the world's first big fat stuffed toy. Isn't he hot? I had him made. The apple skin is what causes inflammation. Right, well, my idea was I was going to cut them up into strips, so I'll be able to take the skin off then, or I could peel them. But I'll probably just, you know, I'll cut them into little strips and then I'll just eat like you do a melon slice, you know, and not eat the... Yeah. According to some website, apparently apples are supposed to calm down inflammations. I just remember getting these apples once. They were in the little packets and they were already cut up. But because before then my mum was getting me my mum was getting me you know, organic apples, but then I started having these because I thought, oh, I don't like whole apples, and I was just lazy, I guess, and just got these already cut up apple slices in a packet for like lunch boxes and stuff. But after a while they gave me, not like straight away, but after a while of eating those, they gave me very itchy eyes. Processed stuff is always had. So yeah, I do try and get organic when I can. There are some things I just can't get organic. Everything, you should be able to get everything organic, especially at supermarkets. There should always be an option. Oh God, another one, seriously? It's the same person and all. Anyway, I've got to put this stuff in reading for it in front. I'll come and get back and get the rest in a bit. It's fridge stuff. I haven't even taken the dog out. There we go, that's done. Got one people. Got one person in the stream now. I keep forgetting to talk to Issa on Messenger. He supposedly added me and I just forget. He's got a weird name on there. He's not called Issa on there, so I just forget. It's not popped up. He's basically added me, but he's not popped up as a message, so I tend to just forget. I'm supposed to be talking to him in PM and then adding him to our group. This smells very... Oh, I didn't get cream. That'll have to be one of the things I get when I go to the local shops. I'll do 4 minutes to begin with and get my food prepared. I'm so thirsty again, I've not had this. I need, so what is this, 200 ml of water and 120 I think of milk. I think that's enough, I'm not really sure. I think it's 200 I think so. So I'll just get that prepared. So that while that's on the go, I can show you guys my art. I've got my pads. I've got 3 pads here. 3 pads. Oh, maybe it'll work now. Okay, so I'll show you the first, and then I'll show you the comics I did. So there's a big fat Rudolph ready for Christmas, because every year I always forget to do like a Halloween drawing for Halloween and a Christmas one for Christmas and a Valentine's Day one for Valentine's Day, or month, like the whole month. So I've decided to just do them at any time of the year and then just show them at the appropriate times of the year. So we got Fat Rudolph. Fat Rudolph. And then we've got regular sized Rudolph in a suit. So the suit's going to be green with either darker pinstripes or lighter pinstripes. I'm not really sure. I've not decided yet. I might do both and try and see which one I prefer. So it kind of looks a bit like Jeremiah there, but Rudolph version. I guess that's just my style now. And then a Poos. I found loads of pictures on my phone and I thought, oh, I'll draw some of them. as practice. I don't normally believe in copy drawing, but for practice on doing certain animals and certain poses for it. Look, I got the paws. The paws don't really show in the picture, but I decided to draw the paws in anyway. Little paws. It's not really meowing, it's like making this funny cackling sound like they do when there's a bird or a moth or something. It's from a video, I just took a screenshot from it. It's cute. Must be busy, but they're the deer body, not a horse body. How is the how is the picture? Oh, we're doing that soon. And there's that one. I was just practicing the poos, but I decided, well, seeing as how I've done the poos, I may as well do the woman holding the poos as well. So that was from a live stream. So this woman is in Halloween makeup. That was from a live stream on Instagram. She had like deep pink and white curly hair. Is a picture from Instagram, some model who obviously does like cosplay. He's like a cosplay model. I mean, it does. Jerk off. Just go website and jerk off. Oh my god, they can't even speak properly. Just go website. He's not wearing a skirt, by the way. That's pants, but it just looks like that. Some kind of frill on it. It does look like Jeremiah. He does look like Jeremiah. He's got a tail, which I cut off here because I had to do this whole picture. And he happened, so after I bought that wig, I found these wigs that he was wearing that looked just like Jeremiah's hair, but it probably did expensive. This wig had ears attached to it. And from that, it did show like the Instagram page for that wig seller, but I've forgotten what it is now, so. Because I was going to look into it. This particular wig is very close to Jeremiah's colour, but it's more brown than yellow blonde. And there's also green ones as well. He looks very, in real life, he looks flawless and perfect. I'd really like to do anime cosplay things like that on my Instagram. But unfortunately, I don't have many sort of cosplay costumes like this. And nor do I have the money to purchase anything now, so I just kind of work with what I've already got. And, you know, I just sort of buy things every now and again. Like, I've now got a Jeremiah wig. This one looks more like Jeremiah's hair, though, so. But I bet these wigs are very expensive, because, like, proper anime cosplay type wigs, so. But I will look into them and see if I can get one of these, because I really like it. Especially as it's got ears. But that's the only wig that they had, though, with ears attached, unfortunately. That's it now of that one. So the rest of them is... Oh yeah, get me a Jeremiah wig. What else did I say I wanted? I already mentioned something else. You could get me like a... What I really want, actually, as well as the Jeremiah wig, is I want... Like, I don't know if you saw, like, that Dear Hyacinthus kind of outfits, but I'd like more outfits like that. So I'd like those pantaloon like trousers or shorts and like ruffled shirts. I'd specifically like a white one with a ruffles down, you know, at the collar and down the front, like the ones I showed you, and pink ones and like accessories like that. But it might be too expensive. The only one I found on Amazon was quite expensive, and I have absolutely probably more like 12. These damn things are Chinese, so you have to get a size up. So I have absolutely no clue. Oh, and a waistcoat would be nice as well. I want a waistcoat, preferably a fitted one around the waist. Okay, I've got the pictures. I just got to get it to where I was up to. I can't really remember what I showed you last, so I'm just going to show you it from here. So this is following on from the comic. I don't know. Maybe I didn't. So I can't remember if I showed you this one. If I did, forgive me. She's pretty horny for him. Face. All things are again size these days, so you need to get XL sizes. I know. I don't really know. They only had small, medium, and large in the ruffled shirts I saw online. So I've been looking through the charity shops to try and see if there's one in there that would actually fit. Okay, I'm going the wrong way. So annoying. So I did that one. Sure, he's gonna sign up for those. So she's happy. Isn't he handsome and sexy? Oh, seriously, more food on the damn things. I don't even have food near these. How do they get stains on them? He's still eating a sample. Thick boy. You can see his paws in this one. So he's done the stuff and she's about to leave. So he gets up and pretty much blocks the doors. Is what my mum. Is what my I don't think so. She doesn't go anywhere near my pads. I like this one the best. I think Jeremiah's body looks the best like this. I just couldn't get the other pictures right. But this one I got right. Wing. He's got a nice wing. Just show you how sexy he is. I shouldn't do that. It makes it go blurry and then I can't get it unblurred for about a million more weeks. Let's look for something of mine. That's like his thumb, so he's grabbing her by the arm. About that is, you can't tell. So he pushes her back on the bed again, so she's sat, and then he pretty much like straddles her lap. Oh sure. And then puts his hand on her shoulder. I'm not really fond of this picture, to be honest. It doesn't look as good as it could. And then I'm in bed, but she's like fully clothed and shit. A lamp. And then Furuffa Puffers. I drew a new Furuffa Puffer in this picture. I did some mouths and a wing and a mewing mouth. And that's Fluffer's upright, just standing. Cute paws. Cute paws. I'm just showing it again for those who have not seen these pictures. So for people who haven't seen these, I'm showing them again. But look at those cute paws. Aren't they cute? So then I switched to this pad. So my mum got me this pad. When I said I run out, she gave it to me. And this one is the one I bought. So you can see stuff in this one, so I'm going to censor it out. See stuff in this So I think I did that one yesterday or the day before. He's on top of her and you can only see his little white eye that doesn't have a pupil. Sensor finger. I decided, because I didn't show boobs really on the last ones I did, the sex scenes. He's got his wings up. Lots of paws. I need to neaten this one up. I need to just finish it off. And that's pretty much where I'm up to with the comic. Put these away. I brought these down today and I don't really want my mum seeing them because she probably won't approve of me drawing sex scenes. So put them away. This pad's pretty much retired now. It's got... Technically I do have spaces. Read comics. And look at these Furuffa-Puffers for people who have not seen them. Furuffa-Puffers. Furuffa-Puffers again. I've showed these before, but for those who have not seen, who might be new to the stream. Ah. Mother, father, and little Furuffa-Puffer-Pup. Fluffers. Little Puffer Fluffers. And there's a tiny version. I like the family of Ruffle-Puffers. Yeah, they're cute, aren't they? I must show Issa the new Fluffers that I drew then. Now, where is it? Here you go, I drew a new Fluffers. Seeing as how there was a gap up there. I missed out on some Spambot idiots, Issa. You missed out on them. Look at the Furuffa-Puffers. I wish I had more art to show you, but that's all I'm up to now. That's poo. I like the new Furuffa-Puffers. Ruffle-Puffers. It's Furuffa-Puffers. It starts out as Fluffa-Ruffle-Puffers, and then I just shortened it to Furuffa-Puffers. It's fun to say. Fluffa-Ruffle-Puffers. I didn't get the notification. Oh, that's no good, is it? Nothing to worry about. It was a... Okay, so that drawing pad is virtually retired. Here's my patties for you to see. Again. I've got them both working. Fluffa-Ruffa-Puffers. Oh, that's right. Furuffa-Puffers. This one's pooped. I wish it would make a noise when it did that, like diddle-doo-doo. They're pretty happy, so there's nothing I need to do with them. Yeah, they're cute, aren't they? They're cute, aren't they? I love them so much. I had loads of them as a kid, so I still collect them to this day. And this one is my new addition. As you know, I got it for my birthday. Tamagotchi. It's got a pearl back. And seeing as how my birthday was a mermaid theme, my mum happened to find this one, which was very fortunate. It's all rainbow coloured and it's sea themed, so I'm surprised they didn't make it a mermaid Tamagotchi. I'm very surprised they didn't. Maybe I should take the dog out real quick. Fluffer ruffer puffers. Fluffer ruffer poofer puffers. Fluffer fluffer puffer. Of course they do. There's loads of new different ones. These are old, you know. These are like newer ones. That's an angel gotch. An angel gotch. I love them so much. These ones are new. This one's kind of old, though. This one's kind of old. I've never heard of that word before. My mum's asleep. But she will probably moan. I prefer the older versions. I don't really like these types and these newer types, to be honest. With these freaking weird creatures. I prefer the ones where they're like cats and dogs and normal animals. My very first one was a dinosaur, actually. I absolutely loved it. Plus they had them in all shapes as well. All different shapes. Whereas now they're pretty much all these egg-shaped ones. Which I find kind of boring. I kind of like the fact that they had like different shapes when I was growing up. And different variety of animals and dinosaurs and mythical creatures. And they all did different things and they all, you know, had different sounds and stuff like that. But now they're all the same. They're pretty much all the same. The only difference with these new ones is that they might have different shell colours. And they might have different features like different games. And where you can like take them to a shop and buy them things, which I think is pretty cool. But other than that, they're all the same format, all the same sounds. Oh, you haven't missed anything. Looks like this idiot's back again. There you go. That's what we saw before. Stop it. Piss off. Piss off. Or I'll report you, not that it does much good. But I will. Anyway. Yeah, I've gotten a couple of new ones. What was it called? It was called something. I forgot. I'm sure I've showed you them in the past, but they're massive. They're like these big 3D ones that you can actually stand upright like that. It is crazy. They're all upstairs. They don't really work very well. They work for about 5 minutes. I didn't know it was possible on the live stream. No, I didn't. Waiting for Xmas. Yes, suppose I am. But I suppose my mum will want me to clean the place before we decorate. Now stop it. Hearted Furby. Furby babies. I like Furby babies. Where are my pen? My mum does borrow my pens, you know. How very dare. Oh, here we go. Yes, definitely am. Can't wait. Yeah, it'll be fun, won't it? Yesterday, post delivery, this huge toy catalogue for kids. It's awesome. Old ones that go. Oh well. I'm just gonna update my diary 1 minute. I just love toys. I just love toys. Hopefully you'll find a decent Tamagotchi. Lisa. Go in, had latte. I was not in time for the cafe, so I pretty much ate in the arcade today. That was pretty nice. There was some action going on in there. Some kids were goading some woman who had, you know, was a bit mentally challenged. I would love to get a new Tamagotchi. Please do. Yeah, it's cool. Oh, I miss those Furbies. Well, I got up at 12:30, but I still didn't manage to make the cafe. So annoying. It was quite warm today, but I've got like 4 layers on. Got to chat to quite a few people today. Lots of friendly people. Never had a Furby. No. I thought they were great. I loved them so much as a kid. It was always exciting when I got a new Furby. I only had I got 3 as a kid, and then I got a couple more when I was a teenager. Weather. What was the weather? Oh yes, but dull and rainy. And I've been doing art every day, so I'm really, I'm really proud that I've been doing art every day. I found them creepy from the very start. A lot of people say that, but I quite like them. There is this girl in here collects old Furby toys, and she has 35. Oh wow. I wonder if they still work and she has them all going at the same time. That would be really funny. That'd be really funny. Yeah, I loved my Furbies very much. My very first one was a green one. My second one was this white fluffy one. And my third one was a pink and blue Furby baby, which I loved the most. I thought they were very cute, the Furby babies, because they're all furuffa-puffery. I don't know if they all work. Yeah, I've collected Tamagotchis, and they are all, most of them don't work, but few of them, like the newer ones, work that I've got, because I get my mum to buy me. I told my mum I want one for my birthday this year. I was very surprised to get it, very happy. I think I wrote it on the list, Tamagotchi. She wants me to write a list for Christmas. But I've already written her a list for my birthday. I don't know why she can't just go off of that, because I pretty much want the same stuff. It's only fine rain today. It's called something like mozzarella or something. Well, seeing as how I've decided to give up wearing girls' clothes for the most part, I need to build up my wardrobe for boys' clothes now. So ruffled shirts would be nice, and regular shirts, and waistcoats would be nice as well. Like I say, it's just the sizes. Otherwise, I'd buy them online myself. But I'll wait for Christmas. And I'm going to have pasta and sauce for dinner. Gifts aren't everything, though. I really want to go out for a nice meal with my best friend. Checking out Black Friday. We don't really do anything like that anymore. The most exciting part for Christmas for us is the gifts and the Christmas dinner. I forgot to put when my period started. I don't know what day it was now. There we go. Okay, so that's all sorted. So now I'll quickly take the dog out for a few minutes, because he'll probably be bursting for a wee. Oh God, it's formed a skin now. What do I do? Do I just take it off, or do I leave it? Maybe I should. Smells nice, actually. can be before and after. Right, okay, let's go outside. Yeah, I'm going to stop the stream now because I really need to focus, and also, you know, I'll just be coming and getting changed and, you know, eating. So I'll see you guys later. That's what it looked like. And that's the can of shit. And lovely stuff. Thank you, Issa. Hopefully people will. Don't forget to support me on Patreon and donate to PayPal. See you guys later. Thank you so much.